I don't have war stories, I never did a shootout. But I don't stick my nose in nothing I can't duke out. I'm hood though, Dixie, all I did is move out. So the front ain't nothing, high boy, cool out. Louisiana secret, bow, let the truth out. Foot out the lame's ass, couldn't get the boot out. Male version of ugly duckling to a score now. All of these women wanna pass my baton. Entertain with my brother like Marl and the sun. Remain on my pros while I dealing with my cons. King of the board, I'm just looking at you pawns. Relaxing on the green like I land on the lawn. Smoking on the one hard young Dro playing. Ears closed to what all these dumb hoes saying. And there's no D-Lamb, old guard, all busters. No hard fuck them, they all lackluster. They say what goes up must come down. And I'm living too fast, but I won't slow down. They say the show ain't over, so you know I'm a clown. Cause I'm living too fast and I won't slow down. Head first in the game, anything goes now. Cause I'm living too fast and I can't slow down. Cause I'm living too fast and I won't slow down. Cause I'm living too fast and I won't slow down. But I stay down like foundation. Every morning waking with plans and something shaking. A lot of trials taking in stride and I'm patient. Downtown pretty brown dying on my cake. I'm cake. Higher than Lauryn Hill, but where's that?
Laugh now, laugh later. Very, very innovative, unprecedented product. Very proud of it.
Working on the show was it was rough, man.
No, it was a great experience.
Expect the unexpected.
Well, I was an actor on the show. Various, I guess, odd jobs. Worked the boom mic sometimes, and wherever Terrence needed me.
I mean, it was cool. I got a chance to work with a lot of talented people. The whole concept for the show just kind of came about with myself and my boy Alex.
It was a living hell.
I had fun. I had a lot of fun with the guys, and
Professionally, it was an amazing experience. These guys are always taking the time out to make sure that we would film like all the skits. However many shots it would have taken to get it done, going different places, coordinating all the people.
It was the stress, the late night calls, the pills, the drinking, the drugs, the excess, the women. I got none of that! All I got was no sleep, long nights staring in front of my laptop or random computer writing all the sketches for these ungrateful sons of...
I got to do the easy part, just showing up, learning some lines, and performing. These guys' writing and vision was really incredible. So
Working on the show, it can be a challenge because you got other comedians on the show like Corey Mack who think they're funnier than you.
You know what? I could get cut off at any second, so you better just go to the next question.
we had a lot of fun and able to really gel with a lot of people and just, I don't know, I guess enjoy what we do.
it made me feel like no matter what idea I would have come up with, they were gonna film it.
Over and over again, I gave so much of myself to these people.
To be honest, every skit I was in, it was badass. Whoever was writing them, I didn't really always know who was writing them at the time, but they was definitely badass.
Creating characters that you can know and love, like a Sensitive Thug, or Ratchet Ronnie's, or Reed Stevenson, or Bishop Longstroke. Who gets all the credit? People who act. Who doesn't get the credit? This guy.
To be honest with you, it's not really characters, it's other versions of myself. And we all have to share the same frame. So what happened was this Laugh Now, Laugh Later gave us the opportunity to all kind of show ourselves to the world, if I may. So, like I have felt sorry, sometimes I talk to the inner guys, and they get upset when you say I and not we.
A lot of the sketch would come, be related to some of my stand-up material. Like when I do stand-up comedy, I have jokes. I realized some of the jokes I have would be even better as a sketch, as a visual sketch. So a lot of them correlate hand in hand. So if you liked what you see, as far as the sketches go on the DVD, come see my stand-up, and you might like what you hear as well. For instance, there's a sketch of me in jail playing a prisoner who just got there trying not to do some gay shit. But you know, like I have a stand-up bit about that. I even have a whole comedy album about me going to jail.
The Hoodoo Guru Rah Rah Rah, he was in the opening credits, but you guys haven't really gotten to meet with him too much because he's usually on the mountaintop somewhere meditating.
Everything on the set with Alex is funny because you just don't know what he's going to say, and when you receive a script from him, it never ceases to shock me. I'm just like, okay, but it's always great.
Yeah, why do people say that about you, T? I don't understand, man. I don't know.
Terrence is like a Don, right? Terrence rarely speaks to you. Okay, you go in, and Terrence has everything laid out on the table. If you say, hey, Terrence, I want to do this, like if you try and suggest changing something up on the show, I mean, Alex lost a finger.
When it came down to what we were gonna do with Laugh Now, Laugh Later, I really admired Terrence because he was very open to everybody's ideas. Not saying that he agreed. We disagreed a lot.
I don't know, guy who asked the question who is not Terrence, who made up these questions. You tell me if Terrence Turner is a control freak.
Everyone is my favorite. Everyone on the cast is my favorite. I love everyone. I have a big heart.
What do you want me to say? Okay, nah, he's not a...
No, not at all. Terrence lets you do whatever he lets the artists be artists. Lets them be free to do whatever they feel they can do. He's not here, is he?
Nah. I don't think so. He don't come off. I guess if he is a control freak, he real like smooth. Like it's like Inception controller. Like he made it probably like feel like it's your own thought. Cause I don't really see him like come off as aggressive control freak. He like that. I ain't gonna even say passive aggressive. He like Inception. Like you just know what you need to do for Terrence. You hear me? Like he planted the thought in your head before you thought about thinking about it. I don't know, man. There's levels to this shit, yeah.
In this setting that Terrence Turner chose,
Not even this much.
When Terrence set out to produce something, he was very meticulous.
And it's like if he loses another finger, he might not even be able to write any more sketches. So it's really a cutthroat or cut finger, if you will, environment when it comes to working with Terrence. But luckily, at the end of the day, you know, we put out some quality stuff because of how he operates.
Always by proxy stories, like when you go into the bathroom and you see written on the wall, Terrence is a control freak. I'm like, okay, I don't really know why this is in a men's bathroom, but...
I commend him because he was very open to everybody's ideas. When it came to writing, when it came to locations, when it came to characters, when it came to parodies, he was open-minded. He wasn't that kid that had the ball and if it didn't go his way, he's taking the ball home. Terrence is the guy that will take his brand new basketball and say, hey, I'm not that good at basketball. Here, this for the ball players.
with the lighting that Terrence Turner designed and the editing that Terrence Turner will do. Guy who is not Terrence Turner, you tell me if Terrence Turner is a control freak.
I would say that Terrence again would maybe like the lights a certain way, but that's because he knows what the hell he's doing. So
Terrence is a leader. Not just a leader, a businessman, a powerful young black man with knowledge.
Camera that Terrence Turner owns and building that Terrence Turner basically runs. You tell me if Terrence Turner is not a control freak. And I'll tell you, I haven't heard anything about Terrence Turner being a control freak. Not at all. And he did not just text me and tell me not to say that he was a control freak.
like that, Terrence. So
this whole thing started off as being like a sketch comedy movie and just morphed into like a TV show. So I guess the most memorable thing was just actually doing it.
I had a chance to write a little skit on the show. I wasn't too proud of it. Me and Byron Wade wrote it together. It was I don't want to say a joint, collaborative thought.
I did it just because I loved it. I would walk in Walgreens. I would walk in the gas station, and people like, "Hey, where do I know you from?" And I'm like, "You might have seen me at the gas station," but in all actuality, they like, "Man, I seen you on that TV show. Laugh Now, Laugh Later." And that one person was a complete stranger.
I have to say my most memorable memory would probably be when I went to the Channel Guide on TV and actually saw it on the Channel Guide. Like, to me, I was like, okay, wow, like, we really on TV now. And I mean, that was just like an amazing feeling, just like, man, you know, we're on TV, like, we're on the Channel Guide. People can DVR this. And so, yeah, that was like a good feeling.
It would probably be, let's see, should I start with the Bishop Longstroke sketch where I tore my own shirt and got slapped 5 times in a row by Marcus Lawless? That was fun.
A police officer, another complete stranger. I'm thinking I'm in trouble, and in all actuality, he's saluting me for doing something positive. And that's what this was all about.
Well, everybody was a fucking diva, man. Everybody was a diva. It's what we do here at Mad Game. We're all divas. Terrence had to be the last one to show up because he was directing. He didn't look at the script till the day of the shoot.
Ratchet Ronnie is the most divalicious person. He has to have his moments and he has to be ready.
Carlin, fuck.
I would say is Alex. Nothing's more funny than trying to do an Alex skit and then you don't do the lines. You can see him sort of rub his head when he's like, why did I even write this stuff if they're not going to do it? So that's not even special needs. That's just wanting to do the right thing.
Alex was a complete tyrant. He was very hard to work with at times. Y'all hadn't seen him around, have you?
I had to be left alone if I was shooting that day. I mean, nobody wanted to hold the boom mic because it's harder than it looks. I mean, the actors didn't rehearse. They just read the scripts when they got there. I mean, man, we were all fucking divas. I'm just the only one who admits it. Everybody's a fucking diva. Come on, man.
Probably Wade and Carlin. You know, because both of them have their little diva aspect. Not you a diva, Wade. You know, because I know you gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no bad thing. You just want things to be the way you want them to be. I guess because of that thought, Terrence incepted in your head. And you know, Carlin, you know, she a sweetheart, and you know, she got that Creole complex. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be edited.
It still was really funny watching him to the side when you do it. Sort of like he make a face like you were having sex and you just mispronounced his name or something like that. And you just like, that's not my name. He was like, who's your daddy? He's like, I don't remember. I didn't read the stuff. I mean, I did, but I didn't remember it. So anyway.
Tell you one thing, Wade's son is a diva. Wade has a baby. I don't know if you know this. Apparently you need to take care of babies all the time and feed them and give them milk and pay them attention. It's like, come on, man. We're trying to do a scene and here Wade is trying to be a good dad and it's like, the worst, am I right? Babies, gosh. They're such trouble sometimes. Other than that, he's a good kid.
He threatened me. So y'all don't see that part. See, when y'all see Alex, y'all see this nice, mild-mannered guy. You know, he's everybody just loves Alex. Y'all think he's sweet. No, he's not sweet. He's mean. He's also a mean drunk, too, by the way. Okay, don't give Alex any liquor, no alcohol for Alex. He's a mean drunk. He's very demanding.
Laugh now, laugh later. You need to understand something. It's a collective group of young geniuses. Sure, There's no Emmy that you see, but it's in we. The laugh now, laugh later. Get yourself a bowl of it. It's delicious.
Help. Help. I'm like, have you ever seen that movie Space Jam? Where they have the aliens, like, entertaining people on the planet against their will? Guys. Oh, shit.
I just look forward to seeing everybody and working with them in the future on bigger projects we have coming out, better projects we have coming out, and I think it's going to be great.
Y'all check it out, bro. This is a movement, man. This is some shit that you know only come around every few decades, few centuries. You know what I'm saying? You done seen it with like 40 Acres and a Mule, but see Mad Game, baby. Laugh Now, Laugh Later. Like it's the new frontier and probably the final. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't see nothing coming like after us greater. You dig? So stay tuned. Stay. You know what I'm saying? Positive and peace and blessings.
I like to thank everybody who watched the show, who laughed at the show, who loved the show. I just like to thank y'all because without y'all there'd be no us. I like to thank my castmates, people who came out, who were really down with the show, who believed in the show, who loved doing the show. I just like to thank all of them and keep watching, man, because this is just only the beginning. We got a whole lot of shit in store for y'all.
One for my eyes.
I'm just trying to leave my fingerprints on this earth. And what that means is you're going to remember Byron Wade. And it's not going to be for anything negative. So, Mad Game ENT is what I represent. Terrence is Batman, I'm Robin. And I'm cool with that.
If you wait for the stars and the moon to align before you launch or do anything, you're just gonna be waiting. Sometimes you just gotta go for what you know, learn on the fly, and do it. The circumstances are never perfect to start anything. So if you got an idea or a dream, you know you gotta go for what you know. You gotta grab your balls and go out there. That's all I can say.